Very comfortable in the water. I was like, it's a boat and a paddle. Like, how hard can that be? Turns out it's very hard.
What surprised you the most about seeing Taron transform into Ben? And Taron, how much fun did you have putting Charlize through it?
The thing about Charlize is she is a kind of unstoppable force, and there's something very fun about trying to kind of find cracks in somebody who is as strong as Charlize's Sasha is. It kind of, you know, yeah, it is a lot of fun, and I think it makes for an interesting, hopefully makes for an interesting odd couple dynamic.
I can confirm that.
I had tremendous fun playing this role. It was really awesome. Yeah.
It was incredible because when I met with Taron originally, the script had kind of presented a very, very different character that was really couldn't be further away from the Ben that he created. And so it was really incredible to see him find the building blocks for this character as time went by, and when we even, you know, when we got to Australia, for him it just never stopped. He was constantly finding this character, and every single time he came up with something, all of us as producers, we were just like, oh my God, this is amazing. This is so amazing. And he has this ability to really find good building blocks. It's really admirable how he does not want to regurgitate character.
Then I'll ask you, Taron, your director definitely made you both work your butts off for this. What was maybe the most challenging, and was there something that maybe should have been challenging, but you were surprisingly good at?
I don't know that there was anything that I was surprisingly good at. It's certainly very physically demanding. I think I knew it was going to be, and you know, I knew enough of who Charlize and Balthazar, our director, are to know that it was going to be a certain type of thing, and I acted accordingly. I did my prep, and I showed up feeling very ready to do it. But yeah, it was like, it's definitely, I felt very athletic at this point. I felt very physically fit. When we started doing the running around hunting stuff out in the wilderness, I remember getting to set and thinking, oh, I'm ready for this. So that was quite a nice surprise. I didn't feel like I was kind of lagging. But it was bloody hard work, yeah.
I've never climbed before, and so somewhat surprising that I ended up really loving it. Like really, really, I would have never in my normal life gone to a climbing gym and said, yeah, let's go climbing. I'm obsessed with it now, and I weirdly had like a natural ability to do it. But I guess the biggest surprise for me was how terrible of a kayaker I am. But I really did not expect that. Very comfortable in the water. I was like, it's a boat and a paddle. Like, how hard can that be? Turns out it's very hard. Turns out kayakers are really badass, and I take my hat off.
But it was amazing to watch Charlize. You know, when we were filming at height, Charlize seemed to find this peace, and I just couldn't think. I couldn't think. I couldn't. There were sort of relatively simple sequences that you had to do in terms of unclipping and, you know, various bits of rope work that on the ground I could kind of do, and then we'd get to height, and my brain just turned to sludge.
I'm right there with you, because it's so interesting how we're all wired so differently. Because I could not do heights, but I could definitely do a kayak.
Yeah.
So that's my time, but I'm just gonna say quickly, Charlize, that jacket is so fire. That has nothing to do with the movie, but you look great.
Thank you so much.
Thanks, Tyrone.
Thank you.
Congratulations to you both.
Thanks.
Thank you, mate.
Bye.